It's the Los Angeles Dodgers. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Shohei Ohtani.
The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
And that is out of play. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, has room, and he makes the catch. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Ground ball right side. And a couple of quick outs. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Let's see what the former World Series MVP can do with this at bat, Chris. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Right side, Simeon. Tosses to first, and Freeman is retired. And we're back. And today on the hill, Blake Snell. What do we have on him?
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Edmonds slings to first. And a quick out number 1. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Rowdy Tellez.
Oh, Boog, he's got great power just to every section of the ballpark, man. I love watching guys like this who can give it a ride to the opposite field or go dead center. I mean, that's really hitting. When you can hit and drive the ball up the middle other way, look out. Keep an eye out on this guy when he digs in. I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this game.
And first offering is fouled off. Seager measures 6 feet 4 inches. A member of the 1,000 hit club. And he's a former Rookie of the Year.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1-2. Back in Arlington. And here is Max Muncy. Evaldi back to work. Late on that fastball.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Up the middle, Seager. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, nice job by the shortstop to field that on the backhand and gather himself, get his feet underneath him. He had a long throw, but he knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure the grip, and finish the throw.
Hernandez with just one more homer to reach the 200 career mark. Swings through that one.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next offering down to the dirt.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And that's outside. Cut on and lifted in the air. Garcia heads after it. And there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Mookie Betts now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Second inning here, no score. Swings through that.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
On the ground to the left. In plenty of time to first, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. And the batter now, Rowdy Tellez.
The first baseman, Rowdy Tellez.
Inside, ball 1. Snell, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slurve, and he works in a slider. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog. And I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way. So people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Wyatt Langford stands in now and watches strike 1. Late swing fouled off. Tellez aboard here at first with nobody out. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly First and second now with nobody out.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
2-0. Right through there for a strike.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here.
And no one can get there. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. And now, Adolis Garcia. Base hit, one run is in. The throw home. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And they take a 2-run lead.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
He goes down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Marcus Semien in the box now. No balls and a strike. Roll to short, could be 2. There's one. That's an out. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Back at Globe Life Field. On to the 3rd inning. And up to the plate is Will Smith. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, these Dodgers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Next offering is down low. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Langford hauls it in for the out.
Batting 8, the right fielder, number 8.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Higashioka makes the grab for the 2nd out.
Batting 9, the center fielder, number 44, Andy Pages.
And now the center fielder, Andy Pages. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 out, space is empty. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the Rangers 2. Swing and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball.
Runner on the go. On the ground to first. And foul ball. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Now it's Corey Seager. First pitch misses. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
2 outs. On the ground. Bats up with it. Sends it to first. And that'll do it. One left for Texas. They're up 2-0. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Ground ball to the right side. Throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Edman goes 5 feet 9 inches, 195 pounds, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2016. Inside, almost got him. One out, bases empty.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Higashioka down to first with it. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top. And that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a 4-seamer.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit, and that one sliced foul. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throw over to Tellez, and Freeman is retired. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. It's the Rangers 2 and the Dodgers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Wyatt Langford. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. High fly ball right field. Hernandez under it. Puts it away for the out. 1 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Kyle Higashioka. And takes low for ball 1. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2-1. Bases empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one fouled off. 2-2.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Got him swinging. Two down, base is empty. Up next for the Rangers, Adolis Garcia. He drove in two with a single his first time up. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. The 1-1. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Eovaldi back to work. That one fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point. And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Swing and a miss, splitter in the dirt. In time, and a drop third strike leads to the first out. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. One home run shy of 200 for his career. And that one is lifted in the air. Langford under it. Makes the catch. And there are two down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Betts in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a ground ball.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And the 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Turns and fires to Betts. That one close, ruled a ball. Now 1-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
The Dodgers yet to pick up a hit here. That one misses, and it's a full count.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
That's to third, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now at the plate, Ezekiel Duran.
Ball 1, no
down
strike.
and away for ball 1.
Nope, outside.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Just missed. And that drops in for a strike.
Full count.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here is Marcus Semien. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Next offering is fouled back.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the
Freeman. They get one in there safely. Now here's the Rangers DH.
Designated hitter.
And that misses. And that is ball one. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. Base knock, center field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single, and they lead by 3.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Man at first with one gone. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Sam Haggerty. 0 for 2 in this one. That one's in there, 0-1. That's in there. That one just misses. One run across in the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Here comes Corey Seager. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 2 on, 1 out. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And there's a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
0-1.
Foul ball there. And that just misses.
That was pretty close on the inside, and obviously he's not too happy with the call out there on the mound as he lets the umpire hear it a little bit. This is where you can't let that frustration compound itself, though. You got to let it out and move on.
Wyatt Langford waiting to hit for the Rangers. Ground ball left side. Muncy sends it to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. Top of the 6th inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Out to short. Seager fires over to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Kike Hernandez, the next to hit. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
No balls, 2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And next for L.A., Andy Pajes. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Hard hit to third. Gets it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So he's perfect through 6. It's the Rangers 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Back in Arlington, bottom of the 6th. Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. On the outside corner, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And it's fouled away.
Yeah, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. And there's one away.
Now batting, the catcher, Kyle
Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers. 1 for 2. He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
And it is 2-1. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And a foul ball.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
On the ground to short, bats up with it. Tosses across to first. 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Adolis Garcia. That's in there. That's strike 1. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they go quietly there. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rangers 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Shohei Ohtani.
The pitch. That misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
Strike 1.
1-1.
Fought off foul. Pitch misses there. The count now 2-2. Grounds one to short. Throws to first. Close play against the speedy runner. Singy, it was tough to tell in live action if the ball actually beat him, and it looks like they want some time to review it.
Yeah, we'll get another look.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Rips that one to right. And it's caught for the out. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Has grounded out a couple of times. There's a strike.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Checks over to first, back safely. Swinging a foul straight back. Ohtani at first, one gone.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
In the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missing inside.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
In the air, left field, Langford under this one. Snags it for the second out.
The third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
Eovaldi checks the runner.
Safe.
Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back at Globe Life Field, set for the last half of the 7th. Now the third base.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
And he hits a ground ball right side, Edman. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Now it's Marcus Semien.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Grotterol in his 6th season. He features a sinker, a slider, a cutter, and he works in a 4-seamer. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Pajes makes the play, and there's 2 down. And now the DH. Ball 1 there. Way inside. This ball's chopped to the ground. Betts. Grotterol gets a 1-2-3 quickly. Chris Martin takes over on the mound. He last pitched 2 days ago. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. In the air to left center. Haggerty sizing this one up. And there's 1 down. Here's Mookie now. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
And Mookie takes. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Out to center. Haggerty under it. And makes the grab. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the catcher, Will Smith.
2 outs, base is empty. Will Smith to the plate. Pitch misses. 1-0. Swing and a foul out of play. A little out front there as he swings through it.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Dodgers go down quiet. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Sam Haggerty. Gratterall back to work. And that's a strike. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1-1.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone. He flexes his power with that swing, his second of the year, and they add on. It's 4-0.
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
So now it's Corey Seager. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And I think
pitching for the Dodgers.
There's your strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's Rowdy Tellez.
Number 44. Rowdy.
Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. In there at the knees for a strike. Got him looking. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beatings.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the play.
5-0. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The national spotlight is on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming your way next. Now it's the power speed combo. Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
First pitch, 5 o'clock.
Next offering is foul back. .99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Nice grab on the run. 2 down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup.
Number 5.
This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored, and you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like it could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
Freddie Freeman stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do. Bottom of the first. Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Langford with a homer in his last game. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And that's in for a strike. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Now the batter now, Sam Haggerty. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. There's a strike. Haggerty getting the start in center. Batting second in today's lineup, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Muncy makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Rowdy Tellez.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands, but for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound, and when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two out, space is empty. Close, but called a ball. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Muncy makes the grab, and that's the inning. And the Rangers set down in order. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. And now the veteran third baseman, Max Muncy. That one is absolutely belted. And it gets by him. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side. And foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the ground, right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And now runners at the corners, nobody out. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's Mookie now. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. And fouled off. No outs. Runners at first and third. Fouled off. He was late. And it remains 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here in the third and final game of the series. Outside with a breaking ball. Will Smith in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So bases all loaded up. The batter now will be Will Smith. That one inside. Look out. The Dodgers threatening. Ground ball left side, could be two. Simeon to second. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Batting it, the right fielder, number 8.
Here's Kike Hernandez. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon.
How many times have we seen an early at bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here.
And a strike on the outside corner. 0-1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Just outside. 1-2 to count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And that's way high. 2-2.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take. Knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Up the middle. Nice stop. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. A run on 2 hits and they lead 1. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Rangers nothing. We head to the bottom of the second, and now it's Rowdy Tellez.
Rowdy Tellez.
Yamamoto back to work. And that is out of play. Strike on the outside corner. 0-2. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
Battling here as he fouls it away. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Here's Josh Young. Fouled off down the right side. One out, base is empty. In the air, right side. And he makes the catch. 2 away now.
Batting six, the catcher, Kyle.
So up next, Kyle Higashioka.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
To third, Muncy. Slings it across, and that'll do it. Rangers go down. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And that one fouled off.
You always have to worry about the fastball when facing DeGrom, Boog. I mean, it's an electric pitch for him, and he's usually pumping it in at about 100 miles per hour, which makes him one of the hardest throwing pitchers in the league.
And a strike on the outside edge.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Up and in, 2-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a pop-up. Tellez settles underneath it. Makes the grab, 1 down. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And first offering is fouled off.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. One down, base is empty. And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to first, and they get Ohtani for the out. And here comes Tommy Edman. He's 0 for 1. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Ball, 1 strike.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that's a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1.
Ball, no strike.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him. That K is his third of the game.
Well, a little bit of a questionable call on that fastball right there. It appeared to miss off the outside just a little bit, according to the electronic strike zone. But that's the type of location where you kind of have to understand that it's close enough to where you don't want to put the fate of your at-bat in the hands of the umpire. He did, and he got burned.
Next to hit, Ezekiel Duran. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Really nice pitch right there. He dotted that fastball on the inside and just froze it for the backwards game. Even if he swings, so tough to do anything with the pitch in that location and that velocity. You almost have to be looking hard in with 2 strikes to handle it. And who does that?
So the lineup flips over. Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. Struck out looking his first time. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
And ball 1.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Stays alive. Tying run is at first. Here in the last half of the third. And a swing and a miss. Now 5. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Freddie Freeman.
Fouled off left side. Righty delivers.
Ball 1.
That's out to center field. Haggerty on his way over. Brings it in. And there's one away.
Now back, first baseman, Max Muncy.
And now it's Max Muncy.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
And now the 0-1. And a foul ball. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Up the middle. Simeon toss over to first. They get the out on Muncy.
Now back, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Reached on an infield single his first time. That catches the outside corner, and that is strike 1. Hernandez in his 8th season, 32 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. Strike 2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Outside, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out towards left center. Haggerty on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the third out. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Sam Haggerty.
Sam Haggerty.
And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? Foul ball, still 0-2.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Takes it himself. He's out. And that quickly, 2 away. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
Tellez in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one pushed to the left and foul. 2 outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fights it off, he'll see another.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And there's a foul ball. Turns and fires to Betts. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And Kike Hernandez at the plate. He hit into a double play his first time up. Popped up. Higashioka. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So they make short work. Yamamoto back to work. And there's a strike on the outside corner. And just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And now it's even up.
2-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. In the air, right field. And there's one down.
Now batting, catcher, Kyle
Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers. Grounded out his first time. And a foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
Strike three. Yoshinobu gets the K.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all of the strikeouts, they kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters. Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And down on strikes. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Nothing doing for the Rangers. Still behind by a count of 1-0. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now Andy Pages. First pitch, and he just misses. And a swing and a miss.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
And there's a ball. Fought off foul.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And a good eye there.
Full count.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Back to the top of the lineup. And next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. And there's a strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. Tommy Edman at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. DeGrom checks the runner. Ohtani back in. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Ohtani around second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Freeman at the plate now, and that's inside. Freeman hits it in the air. Haggerty gets there. He's under it. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Muncy digs in. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Edman off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swings and misses, struck him out. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, these Rangers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Whips it across, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So the Rangers batting order turns over. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Goes down looking. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Rangers nothing.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Sean Armstrong.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
At the plate, Teoscar Hernandez.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball. 2 strikes.
That missed by a lot. Ball 1. Swing and a ball popped up. And it drops in. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. That one probably had no business ending up as a base hit, but he got just enough of it to muscle it to the outfield. And that pitch was well in off the plate. A tough one to handle, but he gets rewarded.
And now it's Mookie Betts. Foul ball there. Hernandez on at first. Nobody out.
Ball.
This one in the dirt.
1-1.
On the ground, could be 2. Fired to second. Tellez, 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
No ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1.
1 strike.
Outside.
2-1.
It on the ground to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Here's Kike Hernandez. Swing and a ball popped up. Durant pulls it down, and that is that. So it's welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Yoshinobu Yamamoto is done, and he was excellent. Really controlled. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Alex Vesia.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Pajes pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Josh Young getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss, strike 1. The Rangers down by a pair here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Tosses to first, out, and that is the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Cole Winn.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Pajes in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that turns the lineup over. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Pajes gets his lead at first with nobody out. Now a fly ball to right center. Garcia heads after it. Drops into the glove. And there's one down. And now Tommy Edman. On the ground to short, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. On to Tellez, and the double play ends the inning. Back at Globe Life Field, and here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down. Next up for Texas, Ezekiel Duran. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The tying run at the plate.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, they didn't want to go after him with the fastball at all, and that at bat, nothing but off-speed stuff. Even with all the changeups coming, somehow he was still early on the swing. So I think he had to be thinking it was only a matter of time until he saw some heat.
The shortstop takes the ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Swings and misses. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So no. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Hobie Milner.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And it's fouled away. Milner, he's made a name for himself as a very effective reliever, but not really what you expect from a bullpen arm these days because he's not out there racking up Ks. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Max Muncy. 1 for 3. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Jacob Webb getting ready to go. Maton also throwing. And that's in the dirt.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
On the ground to third. Young over to second. On to Tellez, and the double play ends the inning. Back in Arlington, now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Scott, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And a swing and a miss. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Gets it there in time, though. He keeps his composure, and they get the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Number 8 in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. They're down to their final strike. Scott is just 1 strike away.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Two outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to
Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like.
It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. Almost ready to get underway. And today's starter, Javier Assad.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
And right back to the mound. To first, 1 up, 1 down. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Assad in his 3rd season, 27 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. Lined into right, and there's 2 away. And here's Freddie Freeman.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Dodgers down in order. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Back here at Wrigley Field, getting the nod in this one, Tyler Glasnow. What do you have on him, Chris?
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub 350 ERA, and you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub 2s, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But
Horner on the go. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
There's a strike. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And a pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next for the Cubs, Kyle Tucker. Man at second. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Popped up left side. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. Slice the other way and foul.
That's a ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of 2 in the series. Got him looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Well, this guy.
Back here at the friendly confines. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy. Swinging a foul out of play. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man on base to start the inning. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
And that one pulled foul. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with them.
In the air, out towards left center. He makes the grab, one down. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Bush makes the grab, 2 down. Will Smith to the plate. There's a swing and a drive. This one could be trouble. Muncy on his horse around third. He will score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Enrique Hernandez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a foul straight back. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that's
2 balls,
outside.
2 strikes.
Smith at second with 2 down. Hit in the air out to center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Nabs it. And that is that. Dodgers with a run-scoring double. It's an 0-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Michael Bush leading things off and takes a strike. And that one missing low. Tap foul at the plate. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Glass now back to work. The 0-1. And a foul ball. 1 out. Bases empty. And that's way high. And a count 1-2. Just off the inside edge. Line drive. Pajes takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
The shortstop, Dansby.
Dansby Swanson stands in here. Takes ball 1 low. Outside corner. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. A massive home run, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Fires over to first, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd. Tommy Edman at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
One out, base.
You're out. Out. Ball 4, take your base. Out. Ball 4, take your base. 3. You're out. Out. 3.
So 2 down.
sometimes you can flip a coin with these short 2-game series, but they came out, they got the first game, and that's all you want to do. You know you're here.